MLB Network has baseball from the Emerald State. Safeco Field in Seattle. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Oakland A's and the Seattle Mariners. The Mariners enter today's matchup with an 11-game winning streak on the line. They'll try to notch their number 22. The native of Colorado gets the start on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, coming off his last start where he threw a no-hitter. Let's see how he backs that one up. How long will this no-hit bid continue?
Settling in now, number 22. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And, fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
This is skied into short left center. Floyd on the move. He's there and records the first out. Next up for the A's, Marcus Semien. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. No balls and a strike to count. Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
I got to count 0-2.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Marcus Semien goes down for out number 2 in the top half. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 0-2 the count to Jed Lowry.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
And now a pitch on the way. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. Hard hit ball to second. Lowry's got it, and that's out number 1. So striding in, George Brett, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Smoke toward the hole. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
Roberto Alomar.
Stepping in now, Roberto Alomar. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. To second for 1.
Batting 4.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jason Giambi. A rough one for him on Wednesday, taking an 0-for-5 in that one. First offering on its way. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. 0-1, here it comes. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Boy, you can't go from first to third much faster than that, and Showtrack is demonstrating just how elite his speed is. There are only a small handful of guys that can get their top speed up into that territory.
Into the box now, Ernie Banks. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Into the box, Cliff Floyd to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Batting seventh, catcher.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. Piscotty looks up. Gone! You got to be kidding me. Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Batting eighth.
In now, Al
Right
Kaline.
fielder, Al Kaline.
He swings, and it's a line drive to left center.
That gets down, and the inning continues.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
Standing in now, number 22. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Chris Davis. And his guys have quite a hill to climb, down 5-zip here in the early going. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Striding in for Oakland, Matt Olson, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here it comes on 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Stephen Piscotty. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the... Back to the top of the order now, and here comes Junior.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Third baseman, number 5.
Digging in, George Brett, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hit hard towards center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And we'll give you a look there at the Mariners leaderboard to this point in the season. And he currently finds himself right at the top of the list in that department. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that is off the wall. Brett rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score. As they pile on, it's now a 6-0 game. Wow, we really got to see some elite speed burning around the base paths on that play. He came all the way around to score rather easily, and that top speed on show track makes me think we should start saying he's in scoring position when he's at first base. A base hit in his first trip. 0-1 count and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
No, he's safe.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hard ground ball to third. Lowry on to first as they get the double play to get. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 53.
And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 home. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Now batting.
So digging in now, number 22. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. K-line is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. A's are gone in order. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Stepping into the box, Cliff Floyd. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
Now, that one is definitely worth looking at again with our show track technology. It had plenty of distance to get out of the park, and you can see why when it's hit at 115 miles an hour. That's not something you see every day.
Yusmeiro Petit is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Hard on the ground towards short. On to first, so a good bounce-back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Number 6.
So striding forward now, Al Kaline. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward the gap in left center. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Number 22.
Now at the plate, number 22. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Semien, a 27-year-old. He was taken in the 6th round back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Now batting.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Front of that fastball. 1 out, nobody on. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Chris Davis will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
The next 0-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is... So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Lowry on the slide. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play.
Third baseman.
Now at the plate, George Brett. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Next for Seattle, Roberto Alomar. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Here's the first pitch to him. He's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty D. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you...
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Now batting. Shortstop. Ernie Banks.
Into the box now, Ernie Banks. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
The left fielder, number 30.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see.
A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Carter.
And the Hall of Fame catcher, Gary Carter, hits next. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game.
And here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Carter waits on it. 1 away. Ready for another chance? Matt Chapman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, it looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Now in the box, number 22. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Number 22.
First pitch on its way. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here! So it's back to the top of the order now, And here comes
Center
Junior.
Number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
Here comes the first pitch. He pulls this one into right. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. He'll get it into second, and he is in there.
Now batting, third.
Striding in once again, George Brett. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. From the stretch. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. And Lowry will look this one in for the first out. Stepping in, Roberto Alomar. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run and it last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's safe.
Now batting, first baseman, Jason Giambi.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Mark Canha will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Fly ball right down the line in left. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
The batter.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 22. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3. Lou Trevino gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ernie Banks will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Davis is camped under this one, and very quickly 1 gone. Cliff Floyd will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ballgame as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Davis is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The catcher,
now at the plate,
8.
Gary Carter. He doubled his last time through. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes this the other way to right, but he will run this one down in right center. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcus Semien. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. 1-0 the count. A ball and a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Here's Jed Lowry now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Second baseman.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Striding in, Chris Davis. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error on the Oakland line score.
0-2 is the count.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Al Kaline. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Right fielder, Al Kaline.
He's set, and the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Lined hard toward right center. And he lays out for it, but he can't pull it in out in deep center field. Kaline is on his way home. He scores as they extend their lead even further. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Stepping in now, Ken Griffey Jr. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
No,
Throw won't get him. Striding into the box, George Brett. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. In now, Roberto Alomar. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the two-out base hit.
Well, with that base hit right there, D-Row, he's one double. He's three-quarters of the way to the cycle. He gets one more AB. All he needs is a double.
Yeah, and I got to be honest with you. If I'm hitting right here and I have a chance for a triple, Dan, guess who?
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Up next for Seattle, the shortstop, Ernie Banks.
Into the box, Ernie Banks. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as the side. Digging in, Matt Olson. We're in the eighth now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Third baseman, Matt.
First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. No runs, just one hit, and one error on the Oakland line score. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Taken by Alomar. Throw on to Giambi, takes care of him, and the inning is over. Bob Melvin's going to make his way out for a conference at home plate, and it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. Liam Hendricks will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Chad Pinder will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. And it's gone as they add still another.
You know, talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in 1 game. I would say that's more than great. That's a spectacular day.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. Davis is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The right fielder, number 6.
Stepping up now, Al Kaline. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Hard hit ball to short. And the throw forces the first baseman to leave his feet, and by the time he came down, it's too late.
Number 22,
Digging in the switch hitter, number 22. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Line to the right side, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
But we just witnessed some elite speed going from first to third as Showtrack is demonstrating. You won't find many other guys in this or any other sport for that matter that are capable of picking them up and putting them down like he can, and it ended up making a play not even close at third.
Center fielder looking up at the track, the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Lowry's got it, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Roberto Alomar. He singled his last time up. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And he dives to make a spectacular. Ready to start the 9th as we get a stunning shot there of the Seattle skyline on a great night for baseball. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
The right fielder, number
First
18.
offering on its way. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Right side, hit hard.
Alomar fields it cleanly.
On to first, and now the A's are down to their final out. Stepping into the box, number 22. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, and they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you got to be ready for the heater.
A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 21-0 the final tonight. The M's came out swinging with